Welcome to today's show. As you can see, everything is mostly on green, and Bitcoin is trading at $7,512. Ethereum is trading at $186 per coin. Seeing everything going right in the crypto world. Bitcoin to be the digital gold in 2020, say Bloomberg report. Also in today's episode, millionaire Mike Nokovac believes Bitcoin moment is right now. NFL star Russell Okung backs Bitcoin reward setup. Ethereum stock contract up to 75% to almost 2 million in March alone. That's great. Micro investor Raw Paul said Libra is showing the world that anybody can create a digital currency. Welcome everybody to today's show. My name is Ismail. Today we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin price and where is the crypto is likely to go. As you can see, Bitcoin is trading at $7,506. Bitcoin Cash is trading at $238, and Bitcoin Silver is trading at $194. The USD is still trading at the USD value. It's down 0.06%, and XRP is trading at 19 cents per coin. Chainlink is trading at $3.77. On our first news, Bitcoin to be the digital gold in 2020, say Bloomberg report. Bitcoin will mature into a gold-like store of value this year, according to the latest projection by Bloomberg. The financial magazine report Bitcoin Maturation Leap note that the cryptocurrency is poised for a full bull run after being temporarily dragged by the coronavirus-induced stock market tailspin. With its correlation to gold jumping at all-time high, Bitcoin is poised to transition from risk-on speculative asset to a crypto market version of the metal. This year marked a key test for Bitcoin transition to quasi-currency like gold, and we expect it to pass. The reports say the damage to the world economy caused by coronavirus is prompting government to dole billions of dollars in stimulus. Bloomberg expect the Bitcoin to gain amid the circumstance helped by the mainstream adoption. Per the report, despite Bitcoin analyzed volatility, the average about 6 that of the S&P 500 in the past. The crypto is down 5% in 2020 against 22% for the stock index as April 2nd, Bloomberg said. For more established assets, this would be considered a sign of divergent strength. For the nascent, crypto is also an indication of a transition toward gold-like adoption, maturity, and performance. While the COVID-19 will witness the enduring decline of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is considered an edge asset that will appreciate the macroeconomy effect of coronavirus, accelerating the Bitcoin process of gaining value relative to other cryptos. In the year to April 2nd, Bitcoin outperformed the Bloomberg Galaxy Crypto Index, surging 40% versus 13% decline in the index. Bitcoin futures tamed the Bitcoin bull market, a development Bloomberg interpret in terms of the maturation of the cryptocurrency, increased future open interest, declining volatility, and relative outperformance despite the stock market shakedown. Indicate Bitcoin is maturing from a speculative crypto asset toward a digital version of the gold. Billionaire Mike Nokovac believes Bitcoin moment is right now. The cryptocurrency community believes that Bitcoin was made for the type of economy of upheaval that has grit the worst since COVID-19. Billionaire trader Mike Novogratz tend to agree, saying that in an interview with the CNBC that the Bitcoin is facing a key moment. As a momentary policymaker continue to dole out trillions in stimulus, the Galaxy Digital founder harkens back by saying that the money doesn't grow on tree, pointing out there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin mined. Novogratz, whose investment strategy straddle both a micro portfolio in cryptocurrency, is finding out anecdotal evidence that Bitcoin adoption is at hand. Novogratz point to a couple of Bitcoin-based features fueling this demand, including the fact that more than 85% of its finite supply has already been mined, and much anticipated having even in May, when the inflation rate will be cut in half, he said. My sense is you going to have to micro tailwind plus the adoption tailwind happening in Bitcoin. Nokovac, oil market broke. The oil collapsed this week that saw the price go as low as negative $40 per barrel, has weakening its case as a store value asset and giving Bitcoin yet another reason to shine. Apparently, Nokovac's former micro hedge fund manager at Fortress Investment Group has seen this market dynamic play out before. When the market break and the old market broke, Monday trading to negative $40, and Tuesday with the June contract collapsing in hyper volatility, it sent a message that something is not right. My sense in the stock market is going to trade heavy for a while, and crude market will trade heavy. Oil bust versus Depression era Dust Bowl. While the Dust Bowl during the Great Depression and the World War II era brought several droughts, the oil crisis has delivered a global glut in which there is too much supply to little storage. And while these two events might seem to be at odds, they have a couple of themes in common. They were both boom turn bust scenario and were man-made disasters. During the Bust Bowl, farmers in the Great Plains overworked their land, which destroyed the prairie grass that act as the glue to secure the soil. Other grassland was similarly destroyed. And when the wind blew, the soil became a cloud of dust. In case of oil, the commodity has been overproduced. Even after OPEC slashed production by too little, while demand has fallen precipitously of late. On the next story, NFL star Russell Okung backs Bitcoin rewards startup. Okung Venture, the venture startup founded by the NFL star Russell Okung, is backing Bitcoin. Loyalty outfit fold to help crypto holder earn Bitcoin as well as spend it. The Carolina Panther player invested and has been promoting Fold, an app which offers users the ability to spend Bitcoin or fiat currency at a major retailer such as Amazon, Uber, Starbucks, similar to Cash App reward from major credit cards. The more you spend, the more Bitcoin rewards you'll earn. Okung told Forbes he believed finding more ways to earn Bitcoin is just as important as more people interested in supply buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin advocate and educator. Earlier this morning, Fold announced that it had joined Visa Fintech Fast Track program and will launch a full Visa debit card that offers Bitcoin reward. Okung said it represents a significant step toward the mainstream adoption of Bitcoin. We're excited for our partnership and the opportunity to produce even more people to the best money in the world. Okung has been something of a crypto educator since tweeting "Pay me in Bitcoin" in May 2019. His company has since hosted a Bitcoin conference in Los Angeles. He said that he saw Bitcoin as a practical solution to overcome imminent demise of the legacy of financial system. Bitcoin changed everything. As economy uncertainty continues to take its toll on our everyday life, I believe we see more and more people experience a shift in how they relate to money. Also, a famous athlete pushing to Bitcoin. With the investment in Fold, Okung added himself to the list of prominent sport figure and celebrity endorsing cryptocurrency. Boxer Floyd Mayweather promotes Centra, a cryptocurrency project that raised over $32 million during its initial coin offering, but whose founder were later charged with the fraud by the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission. In basketball, Brooklyn Nets point guard Spencer Dinwiddie recently announced he was promoting crypto-based lending and borrowing platform Cred. With the upcoming Bitcoin reward halving, others have been using their platform to encourage buying and holding the cryptocurrency. Former UFC fighter Ben Askren even changed his Twitter name to remind his 300k followers of the halving expecting May 12. Ethereum smart contract up 75% to almost 2 million in March. The number of smart contracts deployed on Ethereum network reached 1,971,632 in March, hitting a new all-time high and marking a 75% increase from the previous month. Dune Analytics, on an online analytic platform, recorded that the number of contracts deployed on Ethereum over the last 12 months, with the average only registering, or notably, the peak coincided with the cost to deploy on Ethereum being at one of the lowest points, with developers spending an average of $11,600 to do so. This suggests that the adoption of the Ethereum platform is on the rise, signaling a strong support for the coming upgrade Ethereum to 2.0. Although the number of smart contracts has increased in March, there has been no noticeable increase in the number of transactions as a result, suggesting many contracts are not being utilized or do not translate to an increase or end-use engagement. Looking back, The previous all-time high occurred in November 2018 when the number of contracts deployed reached almost 1.5 million before dropping back to 2019, the average of 670,000. Ethereum has often seen as the old platform while little to offer compare with newer blockchains such as in late 2019 blockchain CSO Samsung Mo described the blockchain as technological dead end. And you know we saved the best for last. Libra is showing the world that anybody can create a digital currency. Libra is setting a stage for a new financial system in which anyone can create their own digital currency. According to Roel Paul, a well-known micro investor and the CEO of finance media platform Real Vision. In the latest episode of The Scoop, Paul argued that Libra is important, if only because it will inspire other companies in an industry group to create a new private currency. Google could have their own, the oil market could have their own, the private sector could have their own. He said they can be independent currency like Bitcoin. There will be a corporate currency that are blended. It could be anything. What Libra is telling you is not going to be a reverse currency, but they'll just set the stage and let the genie out of the bottle. That everybody can create a currency, Paul said. Bitcoin was obviously the start of that. But now, these guys are saying we can create currency basket for trade using basic asset management to do it. And therefore, anybody can do it. Earlier this month, Libra confirmed a shift to multi-currency model. The move along with the other change noted by Facebook Markets constitute a note to the regulatory pressure to the project had faced since its official inception last summer. Libra is backed by an international organization of companies that include social media giant Facebook.